Deep Japan. Today I'm here at Sakai City to introduce the life of Sen no Rikyu, the master of tea ceremony. Let's go and see. Cut! Before I show you the tea ceremony, I will talk a little about Sen no Rikyu. Sen no Rikyu is a famous tea master in the 16th century who invented Wabicha, which became the origin of modern tea ceremony. And I can say he is the one who created the sense of simple beauty of Japan. Sen no Rikyu was born in 1522 in Sakai City, Osaka. His family was a merchant lending warehouses. In those days, chanoyu, the tea ceremony, was booming, and he started to learn chanoyu when he was 17 years old. Since he was young, he is said to have the sense of wabi, the beauty coming from the simplicity and the imperfection. For example, one day, he was told to clean the garden. Rikyu looked around the garden, and then he shook one of the trees and left the fallen leaves in the garden. Rikyu thought some fallen leaves on Japanese garden was much more tasteful. This is wabi. Anyway, then Sakai City became the area under the direct control of Oda Nobunaga, the ruler of Japan, because Sakai was the largest trade port, and Sen no Rikyu became one of the chanoyu masters, tea ceremony master of Oda Nobunaga. But Nobunaga was killed by Akechi Mitsuhide at the Honnoji Temple in Kyoto. After that, Sen no Rikyu served Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the new leader of Japan. And we have to know one thing. Tea ceremony was not a hobby or pastime, but it was the center of politics. Before the tea ceremony era, the rewards for the feudal lords were gold or territory, and it was difficult to prepare enough gold or territories to give. But as the tea ceremony became more and more important among feudal lords, the value of famous tea sets like cups or kettles or tea containers skyrocketed. So Toyotomi Hideyoshi, also the collector of tea sets, could give tea cups or kettles as a rewards. He didn't have to prepare gold or territories anymore. Furthermore, only the limited feudal lord had the right to hold a big tea party. So Hideyoshi could give this right as a reward. Chanoyu tea ceremony was not a hobby or pastime, but the driving force of the politics. As a result, Sen no Rikyu had a great political power. But in those days, the taste of beauty between Toyotomi Hideyoshi and Sen no Rikyu were getting different. Toyotomi Hideyoshi loved gorgeous beauty. For example, he made a gold tea room. But Sen no Rikyu loved wabi and the simple and quiet beauty. For example, he thought the best teacup is rakuyaki, which is black and little distorted. And sometimes Sen no Rikyu was respected more by the feudal lords than Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the top of Japan. Toyotomi Hideyoshi and Sen no Rikyu made a powerful government by means of chanoyu tea ceremony, but after that, they were not getting along well. In 1589, Sen no Rikyu donated the temple gate called Kinmokaku to Daitokuji Temple in Kyoto. Daitokuji Temple made a statue of Rikyu and put it on the second floor of the gate in return for the gate. This sounds no problem to me, but Toyotomi Hideyoshi was upset because he had to go under the feet of the statue of Rikyu when he entered the temple. And Hideyoshi told Rikyu to apologize. But Rikyu did not apologize because he did not make the statue and he did not put the statue there. But in those days, nobody in Japan disobeyed Hideyoshi. And finally, Hideyoshi ordered Rikyu to commit seppuku, samurai's suicide. And Rikyu chose seppuku. Probably you cannot understand why Rikyu committed seppuku, because if he apologized, he didn't have to die. It might be his pride. He would rather die than apologize. But I think he died for Wabicha, the tea ceremony of simple beauty that he created. The beauty of Hideyoshi was shiny, colorful, gorgeous beauty. But I think Rikyu did not want to make the tea ceremony such a bad taste. He might think if he died in a terrible way, he could be the god of tea ceremony, the saint of tea ceremony. I guess Rikyu died to protect Wabi, the beauty coming from simplicity and imperfection. Please look around Japanese gardens or Japanese architects or whatever. Yes, he succeeded to leave Wabi in Japan. Okay, let's go and see the world of Rikyu. This is the site of the house where Rikyu was born in Sakai City, Osaka. Of course, it is a part of the residence. It was much larger. Next to this site of the residence, there is a museum of Sen no Rikyu called Sakai Rishonomori. You can experience a tea ceremony there. This day, the masters of Omote Senke School taught us the basic of tea ceremony. First of all, we bow. The little orange cloth is fukusa. It is used to wipe tea sets. She is wiping natsume, tea powder container. And then she is wiping chashaku, the teaspoon made of bamboo. Now she is putting matcha powdered tea into chawan, teacup. In the tea room, the brazier and the kettle is buried. She is pouring the boiling water on matcha using hishaku, the bamboo dipper. She is whipping matcha and hot water with chasen, the tea whisk made of bamboo. First slowly and then faster. The tea is ready. She is rotating teacup to show the front face to the guest. Before drinking tea, we eat Japanese sweets. They let me make tea. This is tea whisk made of bamboo. She is showing how to hold a teacup while whipping. First slowly and then faster. You have to make some foam on the surface. This is what I made. How about the foam? It was so good. In this museum, there is an exhibition about Sen no Rikyu and Sakai City in those days. These are the models of chashitsu, tea rooms that Sen no Rikyu designed. There are 2 replicas of tea houses that Rikyu designed. You can go inside. That very small door is called Nijirido. It means even shogun, he has to bow when they enter the tea room. In other words, everybody is equal in tea ceremony. This is the outside of the tea house. You can see Nijirido, the small door. This is Nanshuji Temple in Sakai City, where Rikyu practiced Zen meditation. There is the monument of Rikyu, but pictures are not allowed. And this is Daitokuji Temple in Kyoto, to which Rikyu donated the temple gate. This is a gate Rikyu donated. It is called Kinmokaku. The first statue of Rikyu was destroyed, but Daitokuji Temple made a statue again, and now Rikyu is on the second floor. How did you like the life of Sen no Rikyu? I hope you like it. See you soon. Bye.